Hello everyone. Today I am going to talk about WBC. What is full form of WBC? White blood cell. I'll repeat again, white blood cell. So how WBC is different from RBC? So as the name indicates, white means it is colorless, whereas RBC, due to presence of hemoglobin, they are red in color. What are the other differences between WBC and RBC? So WBC are nucleated cell, whereas RBC are non-nucleated cell. So first we'll discuss about the classification of WBC. For better understanding of white blood cell, we'll divide it into WBC is divided into two types. One is granulocytes and another division is agranulocytes. Agranulocytes. So by the name it indicates those WBCs which have granules in the cytoplasm will come under this granulocyte, and those WBCs whose cytoplasm do not have any granules will come under the category of agranulocytes. So the cells which comes under granulocytes are neutrophil, eosinophil, and basophil. Under agranulocytes, we will discuss about lymphocytes, and monocytes. Again, in lymphocytes, we have two different types of subdivision. One is functional subdivision, that is, lymphocyte can be functionally divided into T lymphocyte and B lymphocyte. Morphologically, we can divide lymphocyte into small lymphocyte and large lymphocyte. Now first we will talk about neutrophil. Now, why this name neutrophil, eosinophil and basophil? Now depending upon the staining properties of these granules, we have named them into categories of neutrophil, eosinophil and basophil. Like the granules of neutrophil take both acidic and basic state, so we name them neutrophil. When we talk about eosinophil, the granules take only the eosin dye, the acidic dye. So we name it as eosin. When we talk about basophil take only the basic stain. So we name it as basophil. Now we will first talk about neutrophil. The size of neutrophil is approximately 10 to 14 micrometer. The size of the neutrophil is 10 to 14 micrometer. And the cytoplasm contains fine pinpoint granules. Why we are so much stressing about classification based on granules, staining properties depending upon granules? Because these granules play a very key role when we talk about the functions of WBC. These granules, especially of neutrophil, contains, or we can say the granule consists of few very strong enzymes. They are sulfatase, glycosidases, proteolytic enzyme. So as we all know that WBC play a very strong role in immunity. When we talk about neutrophil, we must also know that neutrophil along with monocyte, they form first line of defense. So that's why the granules, the role of granules play a very key role when we talk about the function of neutrophil. Now, nucleus. Nucleus. Now, a young neutrophil, usually they are unilobe. It can be U-shaped or C-shaped. But when it starts growing up, when the neutrophil, here growing up means maturity of the neutrophil. When the neutrophil starts to mature, the lobes it will be like bilobed, trilobed. It can be up to many lobes, up to 5 lobes or 6 lobes. So neutrophils are also called polymorph. Polymorph cells. Now, diagrammatically, I will show how does under the microscope, after staining under microscope, how we can differentiate neutrophils from other cells. Now, so as we said, the size of neutrophil is 10 to 14 micrometer. And what does it contain? The granules take both the acidic stain and the basic stain. So what type of granules we are going to see? We are going to see the granules which stains both under microscope. It will look like violet and pink color. So the granules will be, it will take both the stain, and under microscope we can see the granules of neutrophil looking purple, or we can say violet, pink color. Violet and pink color. Violet color and pink color. So the granules are fine pinpoint granule which take both the acidic stain and the basic stain, and under the microscope it takes, under the microscope it will appear in violet and purple color. Now we talk about the next, the most important thing, how we differentiate neutrophil from other surrounding RBCs or neutrophil from other surrounding WBC. First thing first, RBC, their size is somewhere between 7 to 9 micrometer. It means the WBC will be double the size of the RBC. Next, our WBC will be nucleated. So, the nucleus, so we are talking about neutrophil, so it will be lobed. So here I have made 3-lobed neutrophil. 3-lobed neutrophil held together by chromatin strands. Excuse me. Next, now we will talk about the next important cell, that is eosinophil. Eosinophil. Now, size of eosinophil is also more or less same as that of neutrophil. Size of eosinophil is more or less same like that of neutrophil. It means it is 10 to 14 micrometer in size. And most important thing, as I already said, I mentioned earlier that depending upon the staining properties, we have named them into different categories. We have named them as neutrophil, eosinophil or basophil. Now here eosinophil takes acidic stain, which is eosine. So how does the cytoplasm of eosinophil looks? Cytoplasm of eosinophil looks pinkish in color. It looks pinkish. slightly pink. The cytoplasm looks slightly pinkish in color. Granules of eosinophil are coarse granules, whereas granules of neutrophil are fine pinpoint granules. Okay, so the granules of eosinophil will be coarse and their granules will be coarse granules. Coarse granules not overcrowding the nucleus, means we can easily see the lobes of the nucleus. Easily identifiable cell is your eosinophil, because as soon as we come across this cell under the microscope, the appearance will be pinkish in color. So the granules are coarse granules. Coarse granules, eosinophil. Now, the lobes of eosinophil is usually bilobe cell. Eosinophil is bilobe. It looks like spectacle shape or S-shaped. Spectacle shape or S-shaped nucleus. Now, some of you may get doubt that neutrophil can also be bilobe and they have the same size. So how we are going to differentiate between the bilobe neutrophil and bilobe eosinophil? So the best way to know, to discriminate between bilobe neutrophil and bilobe eosinophil, always remember that the granules are fine pinpoint granules in neutrophil, whereas in eosinophil the granules are coarse. Here in eosinophil the granules will take acidic stain, whereas in neutrophil the granules, what color we are going to see? We are going to see it in pink and violet color. Okay, so that is the basic difference that we must know how to discriminate between neutrophil and eosinophil. So the cytoplasm is slightly pinkish and it contains coarse granules. Nucleus, bilobe. Nucleus is bilobe or spectacle shape. Now, as we said earlier that the granules of neutrophil contain various other enzymes. So here is also the coarse granules of eosinophil contains very strong potent enzymes like MBP, that is major basic protein, ECP. This type of enzymes are present in granules of eosinophil. So when we talk about function of eosinophil, at that time we will discuss in detail about the granules of eosinophil. Now moving on to the next cell, which is basophil. Basophil. Now the basophil, the granules of basophil take basic state. Now the size of basophil is also 10 to 14 micrometer in size. Cytoplasm of basophil, they take basic dye, means the appearance at a microscope will be bluish in color. It can be scanty towards little darker stain. It will take little slight in between slight and darker. So more or less the cytoplasm of basophil will be bluish in color. The most important thing that we must understand that the granules of basophil are coarse, so that of eosinophil, but here the granules will overcrowd the nucleus and it will be scattered everywhere. Even we won't be able to identify whether the lobes are bilobe or trilobe. So that we must understand. Because of the overcrowding of the coarse granules, we won't be able to identify the phyllo. And the granules are coarse granules. Coarse granules, and because of that nature, we won't be overcrowd. These granules will overcrowd the nucleus, so it won't be easy to identify the lobes. Overcrowding coarse granules. So the granules are overcrowded, cytoplasm bluish in color, as because it takes basic stain methylene blue. Now moving into next category of classification of WBC, which is A granulocyte. A granulocytes.